UTRGV men's basketball on the court for an exhibition. We preview their upcoming season. We'll preview the UTRGV women's basketball season as well and share some breaking news about next season. And UTRGV Volleyball just thoroughly dominated a pair of WAC opponents, including the defending WAC tournament champs. We show you one of the secrets to their success. All that and more coming up inside this edition of V Nation.
It's V for Valley.
V for Victory.
And V for Vaqueros.
Now this is V Nation. Hey everyone, and welcome to V Nation. I'm Jonah Goldberg. That time has finally come. College basketball season is here. Now, teams around the nation have already played a game or two. Exhibitions. UTRGV men's basketball, no different, as they hosted Texas A&M International for an exhibition. And this game is brought to you by the number 3. Less than 5 minutes in, Vaqueros down 8-5, but J.J. Thompson dials up from long distance and then hits redial. A minute later, from one graduate student to the other, Dakota Slaughter from downtown. And then we're back to Thompson. He hit 3 of his 4 3-pointers during a 16-4 run as the Vaqueros go up 21-12. Move ahead to the second half. The lead is now 13, make it 16. Another 3 for Thompson. Now here's a fun fact. Shaq Hines didn't hit a 3 last year. But this isn't last year anymore, is it? It turns into a 4-point play for Hines. The Vaqueros lead by 20. They hit 9 3-pointers and go on to win 67-58.
My team, they did a good job of screening for me, getting me open, and I just tried to do my part and knock down the open shots. But my team, they really did a really good job of screening and moving around and getting open.
We were 9 for 19 maybe, or 9 for 18, and I get a look down all night long. We were at 50% from the 3 line, which is a good sign for us. You know, Dakota shoots the 3 well. Hines has been shooting it well. Nick's been making 3s. Antonio didn't make 3s tonight, but he's been shooting the 3 well. And although Antonio's numbers weren't great, I thought he gave us a presence on the floor and did a lot of good things for us.
Now that the dress rehearsal is out of the way, it's time for the real thing. UTRGV men's basketball opens up the season at Miami, which is receiving votes in the top 25 poll. Michael Aguilar has the full season preview.
With a big recruiting class coming from all over, and having 7 returners out of the 15-man roster, the experience in this group can give more depth in this team. Starting point guard is J.J. Thompson, a graduate transfer from Southeast Missouri State University. Last season, Thompson averaged a team high of 2.8 assists per game with a 1.7 assist to turnover ratio.
I just try to bring leadership to the team, try to be tough, talk to everybody, since I have a little bit of experience. That's all I try to bring to the team. Make sure everybody, on point, doing what they need to do, and just lead, be a leader out there. It's a work in progress, but we're coming together pretty good. We know what we're good at, what we're supposed to do, when we're supposed to do it. It's just a matter of hard work, keep working.
Great intensity, good leadership qualities, sets the tone for us defensively, and runs the show offensively.
At shooting guard is Nick Dixon, a junior transfer from Morton College. Last season, Dixon finished a career second in school history in scoring with 1,622 points. He was also a 2-time NJCAA Division II All-American.
I'm an aggressive scorer. I could find ways to score, like different angles. I could help break down my defender. If we have, I think my own ball defense is pretty good and my passing ability.
Nick Dixon led the country in scoring in the junior college Division II level for the last 2 years, averaging over 30 points a game. So it's evident Nick is confident about his.
At small forward is graduate transfer from Alabama, Dakota Slaughter. He is in his 5th year of play.
Some of the strengths I have would be my perimeter shooting ability. I guess my hope is to be consistent with that, with my 3-point shooting throughout the year, for that to be a threat and an asset, a valuable weapon for our team. I think additionally, obviously I'm definitely one of the smarter players on the team. So being able to use my IQ in our motion offense, being able to use that effectively to score, and then knowing the scouting report as well. So really, Coach Hip always says a smart team wins. Yeah, so with the addition of me to the team, I think with the strengths that I bring, I think in combination with some of the other guys' strengths and the core veteran group we have, we should be able to gel together pretty well, be able to guide the younger guys and show them how the game's supposed to be played. And then hopefully we can make some noise in conference play. Being able to just navigate the season with our veteran group and our experience should be what we're looking for here.
It has great feel and knowledge for the game, and really can extend the defense shooting the basketball. He's an excellent shooter. So kind of a stretch four-man that can space out and again brings us maturity and leadership and good defensive intensity. So really happy again with Dakota's play for a guy that came in midsummer and has learned our system pretty quick.
Starting his fourth season with the program, power forward senior Shaquille Hines. Hines was a preseason second-team all-conference pick. Hines had a career high of 27 points in the game. He says he's been working hard since then to get even better.
It really started after last season, I stayed in the gym, worked on everything I needed to work on, you know what I'm saying? Watch some film and just talk to the guys, see what we need to work on as a group and as individuals. To be honest, I think my strengths are being a versatile player, using my height on offense and defense. Basically, just being a versatile player. This team is more talented. It's probably the talented team I've played with since I've been here. And of course, we're bigger. It's the biggest team I've played with since I've been here. And I think we have a lot of leaders and seniors on the team that's ready to play.
Well, Shaq Hines has started 2 years for me. He's got a good, again, feel for the system. He's got great quickness and athleticism, and has extended himself out to the three-line shooting the basketball. So really doing a good job. He's got a good feel for the game. He can pass and dribble at the offensive end. He can shoot the ball. Preseason second-team all-conference pick.
Finally, at center, returning for his second year is sophomore Dan Kimasa. Last season, Dan played every game and had a freshman record of 44 blocks, the fourth highest single season total in program history.
The strength, I say, you have body, so of course you got to rebound. First and most important, is get your teammates open. That's a really big part of the game. And then we can provide more of scoring on a low block, trying to step my game away to be able to shoot, because, most of the big men, they can't come out and shoot, so that's one thing I've been working on.
Again, he's got good hands, can catch, got great touch around the basket, good passer. And Dan, I want to get where he's playing hard enough and well enough to play the 5 position, the 4 position, and start stretching himself and expanding his game. Dan was one of the best rebounders in the conference last year, shot blockers in the conference. I think we're quick enough, strong enough, we're longer. I see a good defensive intensity out of this group and an understanding that their defense can create offense for them. And I think there's a far better opportunity for us to not just dictate play of whether we're playing well offensively, but also to be more consistent on the defensive end.
For V Nation, I'm Michael Aguilar.
UTRGV women's basketball also gets underway on Friday. Next Inside V Nation, we get you ready for tip-off.
We strive to achieve excellence through determination and hard work.
We are committed to learning from those around us.
Our professors and peers,
Our coaches and teammates,
and our opponents.
we compete with integrity and passion.
And we seize our moment when the opportunity arises.
We take pride in our communities
And believe that we can inspire others, just as they have inspired us. We may wear different colors, but we share the same purpose.
We learn, we compete, we inspire.
We are
The Western Athletic Conference.
Last week, UTRGV Athletics hosted its third annual Basketball Tip-Off Luncheon. It's a great way for the community to get to meet the basketball coaches at the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley and get some insight into the upcoming seasons. Occasionally, though, the coaches offer up a little bit more than that.
We signed a contract. Chris, is it all right if I tell him about everything? But next fall, next year at this time, we've been invited to play in the WNIT preseason tournament, and that's a very, very nice honor. So we're looking forward to that.
Coach Tidwell was excited to see the early outpouring of support from the community at the tip-off luncheon. Now he's just excited for the season to start. UTRGV women's basketball opens up against East Carolina on Friday. Michael Aguilar has the season preview.
With a record-smashing last season and with 7 returners, there are high expectations for this upcoming season. Returning for her third year, starting point guard Shantae Goff. Last season, Shantae was ranked top 10 in 6 different single-season program record lists and earned all WAC tournament team honors.
We know that we're a new team and we need to get better as a team. So I feel like us being all in together is what makes us strong for each other. My mom has always told me since I was younger that I'm a natural born leader. So I'm just trying to put those God-given talents to use here because, you know, this is what I'm good at. This year we have just a wonderful, talented group of girls, you know, that can pretty much do anything. Everybody can get it to the rim. Almost everybody can shoot the ball, like 98%. So it's all coming together, and I'm just looking forward to a great season.
Freshman of the year 2 years ago, our first team all conference. Past year, she's had an outstanding career. She's only going to be a junior. Ceiling's the limit on what she, can do. And she brings a lot to the game, her quickness, her speed. I like her mentality.
In her second year, now in the shooting guard position, sophomore Hildur Bjorg Karchin's daughter. Last season, Hildur earned all WAC newcomer team honors. Hildur says she is excited about the new position change.
I'll be playing a lot as a guard this year, different from last year. So I'll definitely have a lot of height to add to the team or to the guards. So we will have mismatches, which will be good. I can post the guards up, open up for shots, get rebounds. It's definitely new for me. I've been at the 4 for a while now, but I'm getting more comfortable every day. So it'll be exciting to see how I'll be in the game.
On the all-newcomer team last year, 6'1" post player, played the 4 and 5 last year, did an excellent job. Well, I've moved her out to the 2. And so that gives us tremendous length on what we're trying to do defensively. She is learning to handle the ball, take care of her business each and every day. I think it's going to be a force in this league, and I think it's going to be one of those deals we're going to be very pleased at the end of the year on what she's done.
Starting at small forward, Raquel Preston. In her third year, Raquel has moved to a new position and says she had to work all around to get ready for the small forward.
To make myself better this year, I worked on my threes. I worked on a lot of jump shots. I worked on my footwork, ball handling because I'm a 3 now. I did all that to get myself ready. I play a lot of defense. I hustle. I can drive to the basket. I'm a team player. We're a scrappy team, play defense, so my role for this whole team is to get everybody involved and be a leader and be a captain.
Is my own ball defender that we're going to count on of harassing the basketball. Shoots a really good mid-range jumper, can get it to the rim, has to use good footwork to get it to the rim. But I think she's going to draw a lot of fouls and she's going to go get me a lot of rebounds.
At the power forward position is junior Anushka Maldonado, a transfer from Odessa College. Last season, Anushka led the team to a 24-7 record and a number 13 ranking in the NJCAA with an average of 9.8 points per game.
I will tell you, she's going to be a force inside in the paint. She's going to get it to the rim. She's going to draw fouls. She plays extremely smart. She stays pretty calm most of the time, and that helps my team.
Finally at center is junior Mary Savoy, a transfer from Midland College. Mary earned an All-Western Junior College Athlete Conference first team honors, making an average of 13.9 points and 8.4 rebounds per game.
Definitely my athleticism. I think that I bring a lot of movement to the team and a lot of energy. So I think that's something I definitely contribute to this team, and just being here and doing my part.
Unbelievable talent, can jump up and grab the rim with both hands. Right now, you're has to finish at the rim, hit the mid-range jumper, stay out of foul trouble. But she is a rebounding machine, and she's going to make a difference in the WAC also. Well, when they come to the game, you're going to see a team that's going to play very hard. I hope you're going to see a team that plays very smart, that plays within themselves, that plays excellent defense. We've got to play excellent defense if we're going to be successful.
For V Nation, I'm Michael Aguilar.
The UTRGV volleyball team had an incredibly impressive showing with a pair of big wins this past weekend. And while their success certainly has plenty to do with traditional factors like talent and coaching, there's an X factor that's kept this team loose all season long. Coming up inside V Nation, we rock out with UTRGV volleyball. One of the ways that the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley volleyball team has stayed loose this season is by having fun. And I don't mean just because they're chasing their dreams, following their passion, playing the sport they love, or anything like that. I mean they're injecting extra fun into every practice. Last week we showed you how the UTRGV volleyball team practiced in full Halloween costumes. But there's something else they've been doing all season to keep it fun.
Smile, baby, how you do that make a grown man cry.
Singing and dancing. Every practice during warm-ups, you'll find the UTRGV volleyball team rocking out to their favorite songs. And why not? They're here to have fun.
We really enjoy having fun with each other and just laughing, and especially Boyana, she sings really loud, so for all of us to hear her beautiful voice.
I remember in preseason, I used to sing like one song all the time, and they all were kind of annoyed by it, but then eventually they all start singing with me. And I feel like since that day we just like sing, I don't know. Coach comes, put speaker, put some jam, and we all just like jamming.
One day the music was on and we just started singing, and everyone just started joining in on the singing while we're on a line running down.
Well, I would say that helps us to put some positive energy and to bring up an atmosphere at the beginning of practice, and just hoping that it's gonna reflect on the other part of practice as well.
It helped us really like come together as a team and enjoy each other's presence at practice, and a good way to start off practice.
I enjoy any type of music, and during practice we listen different types of music, depends what radio station coach puts.
Duda likes Hit the Quan and she likes to dance to it. She's really good. But we also like a lot of like the current pop music that's on.
We sing a lot of Usher. Oh, and Alicia Keys too.
Oh, we have some good dancers in our team. Bree and Taylor, they rock. Before every game, they have their own show. And we all kind of trying to join there. So we're kind of learning some moves. But we make some funny ones, so it's pretty fun. Puts good atmosphere before a game.
You know what's also a nice way to start a match? Taking a big lead. UTRGV volleyball facing off against Grand Canyon, and Haley Durham was on fire in the first set. Normally a middle blocker, Durham made her debut at outside hitter, and she had 6 kills to help the Vaqueros win 25-13. On to the second set. Vaqueros' lead is just 9-7, but Durham with kills not once, not twice, not thrice, but thrice? Well, 4 times. And then she adds another one late in the set as the Vaqueros win 25-23. Durham held to just, and I use that term loosely, 3 kills in the third. But one of them starts the set, and the other finishes it. Season high 14 kills for Durham. Vaqueros roll 3-0.
Through my career, I played every position in the front row. So it kind of let's just adapt to the new position or the new speed of the ball, and then you'll get it.
She's always wanted to play out there. She's probably a happy camper. But like I said, the big thing is we were just looking for a way to get another arm on the outside, and Haley's a versatile player and an experienced player.
2 days later, it's senior day. UTRGV honoring Haley Durham and Casey Sanchez for all they've done for the program over the last 4 years. On to the match. Vaqueros taking on defending WAC tournament champion CSU Bakersfield, and this was the match of the year. The opening set is tied at 2, and then it's all Vaqueros. An ace for Fatomato da Costa, a kill for Alexandra Ecker, and then a kill for Alicia Watson. A few serves later, big block by Ecker and Dubravka Vakoya. It's 12-4 Vaqueros, and they did not let up. Durham makes it 22-11, and then 24-12. The Vaqueros take the set 25-12. Second set. Tell me if you've heard this before. It's tied at 2 when Joanna Baronczyk comes up with a kill. And then a little later, a block by, you guessed it, Ecker and Vakoya. It's again 12-4 Vaqueros. This time the Roadrunners rally to pull within 14-16. But after a timeout, it's again all Vaqueros. Mitrovic with the kill, and then Watson gets elementary on the Roadrunners. The Vaqueros take the set 25-17. I would like to reiterate that CSU Bakersfield not only won the WAC tournament last year, but they entered the match tied for second place. But none of that mattered to UTRGV, which used these 3 Durham kills to take a 5-1 third set lead en route to a 25-16 win and a clean sweep.
We just put the pieces together. I mean, we had a great week of practice. You know, we had a great win against GCU. So, I mean, we just put everything together and got the turnout.
They just played with heart. They knew our last chance to fight here at home and show our crowd what we have and what we are going to bring next year as a group, and we just played our hearts out.
UTRGV men's soccer closing out the season against Houston Baptist. It was senior day, and the Vaqueros honored their lone senior, co-captain Archie Maassen, with a ceremony before the match. And then during the match, Maassen showed exactly what he's capable of. 62nd minute, Maassen from the top right corner, and it goes in! Maassen scores his final goal in front of the home crowd on senior day, but the Vaqueros fall 2-1.
I love getting the ball, down that right-hand side. I love to get on the ball and play, and obviously it was special for me. Obviously this day today, it was a good feeling for me to get a lot of the ball and get a lot of the action, because all I wanted to do was help the team win, and unfortunately we couldn't do that, but it was maybe another day.
He's been tremendous. I'm very pleased with what he's given us and what he's added to this team to help us grow. We'll miss him definitely, but I know he'll be around here finishing up his degree next year, and we'll try and utilize him as much as we can within the team.
Want to help prepare our student athletes for excellence in life? Then it's time to become a part of something bigger and support V Nation by joining the V Club. You can become a member of the V Club for just $100 a year. All of the proceeds go directly to student athlete scholarships, so visit GoUTRGV.com today to see how you can make a meaningful impact on the lives of student athletes.
We strive to achieve excellence through determination and hard work.
We are committed to learning from those around us.
Our professors and peers,
Our coaches and teammates,
and our opponents.
we compete with integrity and passion.
And we seize our moment when the opportunity arises.
We take pride in our communities
And believe that we can inspire others, just as they have inspired us.
We may wear different colors, but we share the same purpose.
We learn, we compete, we inspire.
We are
The Western Athletic Conference.
Here's what's coming up inside V Nation this week. UTRGV women's basketball has its home opener on Monday at 7 against Concordia. It'll be the third game of the season for the Vaqueros, who open up the season this weekend in Corpus Christi against East Carolina and Cal Poly. UTRGV men's basketball kicks off its season with a tough trip to Miami and North Florida. UTRGV volleyball wraps up the regular season at Utah Valley and Seattle U, while cross country is off to College Station for the NCAA Regionals. We want to thank you for stamping your passport in V Nation this week. Schedule another visit for next week. But until then,
we wait for you! Tell them B's up, crowd rowdy while we out here getting threes up. This is madness, man, who wouldn't wanna be us? Ain't nothing to hold us down, so the B's up. Get those B's up, tell them B's up. Crowd rowdy while we out here getting threes up. This is madness, man, who wouldn't wanna be us? Ain't nothing to hold us down, so the B's up. Get those B's up, yeah, B's up. Yeah, tell them B's up. Yeah, get those B's up.
We We strive to achieve excellence through determination and hard work.
We are committed to winning from those around us.
Our professors and peers,
Our coaches and teammates,
and our opponents.
we compete with integrity and passion.
And we seize our moment when the opportunity arises.
We take pride in our communities
and believe that we can inspire others,
just as they have inspired us.
We may wear different colors, but we share the same purpose.
We learn, we compete, we inspire.
We are
the Western Athletic Conference.